Hey everyone, Tony again from Detecting His Life. This week's hunt is another two-part hunt with a little bit of woods hunting around some old colonial fields and cellar holes and some old farm field hunting. This week you'll really be able to see our dedication, which I'm sure a lot of metal detectors have that live in the Northeast. We will be out hunting through frozen ground and snow just to be able to find a few good things to make an episode. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I got a decent signal here. Check it with the pinpointer. Oh, I see something moving around. Coin or button? Oh, that's a coin. Do you see what we're detecting in? Welcome to being a hardcore metal detector in Connecticut. Out in the snow. We got about 3 inches and we're still finding stuff, flat buttons through the snow. Oh man, I don't see anything. Let me give it a quick paint rub. Man, it seems big. Almost seems too freaking big. It's definitely not a button. I'm not gonna do too much to this one in the field. I'll wait till I get home and I'll put up some pictures. I'm not seeing any ID at all in the field, and I'm covered in mud, so it almost seems like the size of like a cartwheel penny. I'll let you know what it ends up being. So I just popped this out of the hole. Sorry I didn't record it in the plug. There's snow on the ground and it is freezing. I'm trying not to take my gloves off. So I might just be showing the targets after I find them today. Save me from freezing my hands, but I don't know, that looks like an interesting old target. It's got some, look like it had some fancy on the edge, and it's got these 2 clips. I almost think it could be like a saddle strap guide, but good old find. Oh, I just popped out a good signal. Oh, there it is. I knew it was gonna be something good. As you can tell, it's pitch black out, so pitch black in the snow. Oh, let me get 2 hands on it and I'll be right back, but it's definitely a copper. So I got it cleaned off. This is the bus side. It's hard to see. You can see, it's hard because there's no freaking light, sorry, but you can see Georgia Bis. On this side you can see better. There's Britannia, and I was actually able, I just got it wet, but it's a 1773 King George II. I'll put up some pictures when I get home. I got a decent target down here. Let me see if I can one hand pop it out through the snow. Oh my gosh. Metal detecting in the freaking mud and snow. Like a freaking nut job. Look at my poor pinpointer. Got something down in here. Ooh. I see shiny edge. I don't know what it is. Don't be a can. Don't be a can. Oh, it's a buckle. And I dropped it. There it is. Jesus. Sorry, I got these big clumsy gloves on. It is impossible to hold anything. And I dropped it again. Gone forever. Worst video clip in history. Just a big old buckle. Was silver plated at some point, but decent find. I got a loud target down here. I'm feeling it's gonna be a big chunk of iron or something. Dig it out one-handed. Let's see what it is. hear something scratching. Where are you? Oh, big old axe head. Man, I find a lot of axe heads out here in these woods. This one's a little smaller than the ones I'm used to digging, but all mushroomed out in the back. Big old splitting axe. Good find. I just had a good target from all the way down there. I threw it out in the pile already. It's got to be 12 inches deep, plus on top of, I don't know, another 4 inches of snow, but it's out. Oh, I see it. Shoe buckle. Colonial shoe buckle frame. Oh, and it's fancy too. Let me get it cleaned up and I'll get right back to you. So I got that shoe buckle all cleaned off and it's beautiful. I may have just grazed it so slightly trying to get it out from under all those roots, but I mean, that is a beautiful old colonial shoe buckle. I love that pattern in it. It's very unique. Good find. I got a decent target. Finally got down to it through all these roots and snow and mess. Oh, look at that. Beautiful old hunk of Crotalville. Well, hold on, because I almost... There's something else down in the hole. Let's see if it's the rest of it. It could very well be the rest of it down in here. Hold on. Oh, look at that. Look at what I found in the hole. Old Crotalville modern pull tab in the same hole together. I'll put a picture of that cleaned up when I get home. Oh, I just popped this out of the hole through the frozen ground. Nice 1951. Looks like it has a mint mark. Nice old wheat cent. I get it in the light. Just hopped out another weedy. Sorry, I got a headlamp and my phone lamp on. That is not helping. Let's see if I can get this to work. It looked like a 19. I'll get it home and get it cleaned up. It's too hard in the dark to do both. Looks like a 1920 weedy. Just popped out another weedy out of that plug. Sorry I'm not doing any live digs tonight. It's dark and it is cold and I am trying to make this as quick as possible. It looked like a 47 wheat cent. We're bound to find some silver soon. I got a decent signal down here. Hello? Oh, I see something. Oh my God, it's cold. I gotta get my gloves back on. I was a guess that's a piece of open work shoe buckle frame. It's got that age and that feel to it. Do I see a spot where a pin went on the side? Yep. Yep, piece of open work. Mangled shoe buckle frame. Good find though. So my buddy just called me over. Had a really loud signal. And it's gonna be a surface find. And it is a Tomback button. Look at that. Early Tomback button with a very interesting shank. That is a good find. I just had a strong 80 signal on the dais and I flipped the plug and I didn't even get it fully flipped, and that's what I see. I think it's just gonna be a big dandy button. Look at that impression. Yeah, it is. Giant dandy button. Good find though. So my buddy just called me over. I don't know if you could see, but you can make out IN on the left-hand side. That's another Connecticut copper. And then he found this other very interesting, almost looks like a lid to something. Tobacco lid or an old jar lid. It's very interesting though. Finding some good stuff today. Signal and a block of ice, and I've been chipping away at it trying to get it out. I'd spare you guys the trying not to break it, but I can see what it is now. It's a piece of Colonial shoe buckle frame. It's got some kind of pattern on it. Let me see if I can wipe it off on my shirt better and see if we can see what it is. Yeah, piece of shoe buckle frame with a pattern on it. Just popped this out of the hole. I thought it was gonna be a shotgun shell. My buddy just digs a Colonial copper and I dig a 1936 wheat penny. Pretty good shape for a farm field weedy though. Nice and clear date. Came right out of the bottom of that plug in the corn stubble. Good find though. Oh, if I turn my pinpointer on. Uh-oh, hold on. Something ain't going on right here. There we go. Got something here. Is it that? Hold on, let me get my glove off. The heck is that? Oh, that's old. That is a lead pewter spoon bowl. Big old lead pewter spoon bowl. Good find though. I got a good signal down here.
It hit 27 and bounced up to 30.
My pinpointer's acting up today. Excuse me for that.
With pennies, it either hit 57 on the button or 78. Yeah, I don't know why.
What the heck is... I'm having such a hard time finding this.
I think I still am going to get a set of suspenders to hold my belt though, because when I put the water on it and everything, like it's just a lot of weight.
Little cut piece of something. Oh.
No, it was more like a little bit more that way.
Oh, it's a shank. Just a button.
Not much though, Mike.
Broken in pieces though. Oh, it almost looks... Oh, it does. It has a quilted pattern on it. That's a good signal though. We found lots of buttons out of here. So I just popped this out. And for some reason, that looks like a coin that someone made into a 2-hole button. Why does it have that edge on it though? That's That's odd. Let me get this cleaned up and get two hands on it, and I'll be right back. So I got it cleaned off, and it's hard to tell. You can see the bust right there, and you can see CO. But with the scalloped edges and the two holes in the middle, it's a Connecticut copper that someone turned into a whizzer. That's probably one of my more unique finds of the year. I am happy with that. Good find. So I just wanted to show everyone this. This is a little piece of silver my friend found in the field. He let me take home to get on video. I think it probably was wrapped around a spoon handle at one point. They used to put really hammered thin pieces of silver around handles and pieces of silverware. And that's what I would assume that is, but definitely a beautiful piece of ornate silver. Thought I'd show it to you guys. So I got a decent signal. I think I kicked it out already. Don't mind the wind today. I got it. Giant musket ball. Look at the size of my thumbnail. Big old giant musket ball. Good find. Got another decent target. Sounded like I kicked it out of the hole. Oh, I see it again. It's another round ball. Man, this field is loaded with round balls. This is a smaller one though. About half the size of the last one, but another good old find. Still finding stuff out of this part of the field. I got another decent signal throughout the hole. Oh, I see another musket ball. So you guys don't think I'm just finding the same musket ball over and over again. I'll show you a picture at the end of the day of all the ones I dug today. This is another massive one, as big as my thumb pretty much. Good finds though. So here's all the musket balls from today that I told you I'd show you. We got two the same size, two really big ones, and one possible pistol ball. Like I said, look at the size of those things compared to my thumb. They're gigantic, but this field has produced a lot of old musket balls, so we're on a good spot. I had a solid, I'm using a new machine today. I'm out with the Knox today for the first time, so I have no idea what anything reads on it. I had a solid 22. I kicked it out. Oh, wow. Is that a spectacle buckle that's complete? You guys see that? Yep. Yes, it is. That's either what they call a bat wing buckle or a spectacle buckle. Complete. That is beautiful. What a find. Good job, Knox. Way to start off the day. So this is this week's trash wrap up. Pretty much the same as always. Old can tops from 60s, 70s, 80s. Bunch of iron. Tons of paper wadded shotgun shells. Giant old buckle. Muffler. You know, the normal stuff. Tons of old garbage. This thing was kind of interesting. It almost looked like an old powder top. It says an N on it. I have no idea what that is, but bunch of garbage, just like always. So here's a little wrap up from week's 12's finds. We got this little plate up here. I had some decoration around the edge. It really faded off though. A beautiful ornate shoe buckle. Another piece of shoe buckle that was open work. If you look, you can actually see the pinhole right there. Very interesting, actually an ox knob with the horn still in it. Another piece of shoe buckle frame. Not sure what it has on it. Thought it was fish for a second. Spectacle buckle. We got a couple buttons. A pretty fancy dandy button. It looks like some type of saddle strap guide. Another dandy button. Another piece of one. Couple coins on the week. We have this Connecticut copper. You can see that. It says CON in the top right. He's looking to the left. The backside's a little crusty, but that is a Connecticut copper that was actually altered and turned into what they call a whizzer, which was a toy. They would put 2 strings through this and then put these gouges in the edge and then wind it up and pull it, and it would make a whizzing noise, and it was a toy they used to play with. Like I said, if you look, you can see that's a Connecticut copper. This, I have a feeling, is actually, it's unbelievably large and looks hammered on the edges. And this was right next to this Connecticut copper. I'm not really sure. If I was to take a guess, I think this could be a what they call a cartwheel penny. I mean, it is gigantic compared to another copper. And like I said, you can see the edges are all smashed in also. We got another copper here, which I think is just a King George III. Looking to the right, you can see there it says Georgius, King George III, and this one actually is a 1778. You can kind of make out the date on the bottom. A bunch of stinking Wheaties. It was a heartbreaking week for Crodal bells. We got one broken one, another slightly broken one. The dinger's still in it, but got a chunk taken out of it, and another monster broken Crodal bell. This I didn't get video of, but it's a tiny little piece of silver. I thought it was a can that I found, but a little piece of silver and a bunch of musket balls, so not bad. That's week 12's finds altogether. Had a pretty good week. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode.